Yahushua, that we which are alive and remain until the coming of the Lord shall not prevent them which are asleep. Okay, those which are asleep is talking about those who have died in the ministry. Okay, for the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of an archangel, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trump of Yahweh, and the dead and Yahushua shall rise first. So the ones who died for Yahushua, they're going to rise first and receive those crowns. Okay? Then we, which are alive and remain, because what did Yahushua say in the book of Matthew? There be some standing here which shall not taste the death till they see the Son of Man coming in the clouds with great glory. Okay? So then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Lord evermore. Okay? So, you know, the ones that remain are going to be caught up with those, with the rest of the brothers in the cloud, man. And in the clouds, the chariots. Okay? And as a matter of fact, let's prove that the clouds is talking about the chariots. Okay? This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 104, verse 3. Who layeth the beams of his chambers in the waters? Who maketh the clouds his chariot? So the chariots is talking about what the world calls UFOs. Those are the chariots. And they're also known as the chariots of Israel. Okay? So the brothers who died for the ministry, they're blessed. Okay? They are blessed, and they're going to receive a crown of life, man. Okay? You know, even if it's me that, you know, I mean, Lord's will, if I have to die for the ministry, Lord's will, the Most High give me the spirit to do it, man. Because, hey, that, you know how much of an honor that'd be to be crowned by Yahushua? You know, you're one of the first brothers to be risen up and to be crowned by Yahushua. That's an honor, man. That's a great honor. Okay? This is the book of Revelation, chapter 14, verse 13. Okay? And I heard a voice from heaven saying unto me, right, blessed are the dead which die in the Lord from henceforth. Yea, the scripture said, blessed are they which die in the Lord from henceforth. Okay? Yea, saith the Spirit, that they may rest from their labors, and their works do follow them. Right? Their works do follow them, right? The Lord is not a man that he should lie, right? Hebrews chapter 6, verse 10. For Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which ye have showed toward his name, and that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister. So the Lord is not unrighteous to forget your hard works, all the videos you did, you know, you paid your tithes, you went on a fast, you prayed, you was brotherly, you know, you listened to your camp leaders, the camp heads, you listened to the apostles of Great Millstone, which are the leaders of Israel today. Okay? You know, you was not doing wickedness or committing sin behind closed doors. Okay? You know, you was being honest, sincere. You retained your integrity. So the Lord is not unrighteous to forget your works and labor of love. So the brothers who died in the ministry, your works are going to follow you. Okay? All the works you did in this truth are recorded up in the heavens, okay? In the matter of fact, let me get that in the book of Matthew. Because Yahushua spoke about storing up your treasures which are in heaven. So this is the book of of Matthew, the book of Matthew, chapter 6, verse 19. Lay not up for yourself treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, because everything you see around you upon this earth is temporary. Okay? It's all temporary. Why? Because it's going to be burnt up with nuclear fire. Okay? And as it is written, we have came into this earth, but indeed we cannot bring anything with us when we leave the earth. I'm just roughly paraphrasing. Okay? It said it is evident that we can bring nothing out. So, whatever you have on this earth right now, you're not going to be able to bring with you if you're of the elect. Because when the scriptures speak about how corruption cannot inherit incorruption. Okay? Everything on this planet is corrupted except for the Holy Scriptures. Okay? I mean, the clothes we wear is corrupted. We can't bring these clothes with us. Okay? The scriptures speak about how we're going to be changed in the twinkling of an eye. So everything we see around us is temporary. Why? Because it's going to be melted by nuclear fire during the nuclear war of World War III. Okay? So lay not up for yourself treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. Okay? But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through or steal. Right? Because the treasures that you store up in heaven cannot be taken away from you. Okay? That's where your spiritual bank account is at. Your spiritual bank account is up in the heavens. Okay? And how do you fill up your spiritual bank account? By coming out on the highways and hedges, teaching the word, preaching the gospel, condemning this wicked kingdom. You build up your spiritual riches in the heavens. And you build up your spiritual riches in the heavens by fasting, praying, by doing your videos, by being sincere and honest. You build up your spiritual riches in the heaven by not committing wickedness or sin behind closed doors. You build up your spiritual riches in the heavens by being brotherly, by paying your tithes, by obeying your camp leaders, your camp heads, your regional leaders, by obeying the decrees that the apostles of Great Millstone put out. You build up your spiritual riches in the heavens by feeding the Lord's sheep, by being brotherly, by showing brotherly love, by correcting brothers if they go off, that sin come not upon them. You build up your spiritual riches in the heavens by giving diligence, by studying, by watching videos. You build up your spiritual riches in the heavens by supporting the ministry. By sending gifts to brothers, by helping brothers out. Okay? You build up your spiritual riches in the heavens by worshiping Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai. By praying, by repenting from your wickedness. That's how you build up your spiritual riches in the heavens. And this applies only to the Israelites, which are the so-called Black, Latino, and Native Indians. And I'm really speaking to the elect of the nation of Israel, whosoever they may be out there. Because the gospel is really for the elect of the nation of Israel, which are the so-called Black, Latino, and Native Indians. Yeah, the Israelites are the so-called Black, Latino, and Native Indians, but the Lord is only dealing with the elect of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Indians, which are Israelites.